It seems as if the whole world today is one big machine. There's almost no place left in it for human beings. Buildings all look alike. Cars are all the same, even when they try very hard to be different. The city's one big rat race that almost seems designed to destroy a man's individuality. The country's not much different. And the one place where a man should be able to express himself, his home, well, we all know what they're making homes like these days. Just boxes to put people in.
It doesn't have to be that way, though. A house can express the individuality of the people who live in it.
That's what the human touch means in architectural design.
But so many people figure it's beyond their means.
The idea is simply to reflect your own tastes and preferences in the design of your home and in the way it functions for you. One way is through the use of ceramic tile. Here, for example, is a gracious home on Long Island Sound in Great Neck, New York. Throughout this home, a subtle pattern of small mosaic tile underlies the handsome contemporary interior decor. This house not only offers the eye an expansive interior vista in every direction, but also includes an interior garden area upon which the entire home is focused.
Note that the quiet pattern of white mosaics doesn't intrude itself, but instead frames the other elements of the decor. It complements the woods of the handsome dining room as well as the lush colors and textures of rugs and upholstery in the living room.
And that's a real room for living. Like all the rooms in this house, you're greeted by the ceramic arts upon arriving at the door, and art mosaic recurs throughout the house. In Milady's bathroom, a sunken tub of ceramic mosaic suggests luxurious opulence, while in her husband's, a simpler and more straightforward use of mosaic tile echoes its owner's masculinity.
The design concept of the entire house makes a clear statement about the character and good taste of its owner. And every design element reinforces or echoes that statement, right down to the tile.
In this case, the small monochrome tiles were deliberately chosen to provide background, a subtle and unobtrusive setting for dramatic contrast with the simplicity of contemporary furniture and bold fabric colors and textures. In this home, which is in the hill country near Wilton, Connecticut, a bolder pattern of hexagonal quarry tiles is equally effective.
In the first house, nature was tamed and subdued. In this home, she is invited into the house in her untamed ripeness. The house is circular in design and can be rotated so as to change the view from any of its windows. It makes immediate and continual use of its exterior setting.
In this handsome Florida home, indoor and outdoor settings merge almost imperceptibly into one another. The rough paver tiles in the cabana give way to the brick in the courtyard, which frames an all-tile swimming pool. The brick, in turn, gives way to the regular pattern of traditional quarry tile in the patio, which is unaffected by the continual traffic of children and adults between the house and the pool. The patio houses a tile fountain, and tile is used in the kitchen to simplify the existence of the charming lady of the house.
We've been talking only about expensive homes. But they're not the only places ceramic tile can be used.
Not at all. You'll often find it in the more expensive homes, naturally because the people who build these homes can avail themselves of the expert counsel of the best architects and builders. But over the lifetime of any house, because of its durability and maintainability, ceramic tile generally proves to be among the least expensive of surfacing systems. Properly installed, it's virtually indestructible, incredibly easy to keep clean, retains its bright color through a long, useful life, can be easily repaired if something should manage to break or chip it, and never needs sealing or waxing or other kinds of periodic maintenance.
And look at the statements it can make. The bathroom accents alone can individualize a home. In this Midwestern home, for instance, the lady's downstairs powder room discloses her boldness of imagination, while her own bathroom comments on her love of luxury. The slate floor of the reception hall in this Minneapolis home is answered by tile in the bathrooms and at the pool.
Gertrude Whitkin's home in Glencoe, Illinois, uses ceramic tile extensively and effectively, as you might expect of one of the Midwest's most successful interior designers. She brings her terrace right into the living room through the use of quarry tiles whose regular pattern answers the parquet pattern of the interior floor. Rough quarry tiles make the enclosed porch easy to maintain. Soldier coarse black mosaic tile makes a handsome and easily clean setting for the Whitkin kitchen. And the pattern is repeated as an accent behind the bar sink in the dining room.
In this charming home north of Chicago, a slate floor in the dining room harmonizes with the brick pavers of a secluded, screened patio. Gertrude Whitkin, who designed the interiors of this residence, specified ceramic tile for the kitchen area as well, to combine efficiency with aesthetic elegance.
The all-tile swimming pool of this delightfully informal home overlooking White Bear Lake in Minnesota has given the family maintenance-free service since it was installed. The fireplace in this Youngstown, Ohio residence is faced with mosaic tile, and large glazed ceramic tiles provide a boldly colorful pattern on the dining room wall.
Here are two Minneapolis homes, one new, one 18 years old. Both of them make extensive use of ceramic tile in reception areas, in bath and powder rooms, in kitchens and elsewhere. And unless you'd seen the exteriors, I don't think you could tell which was the newer home and which was the older.
No, I don't think it could.
What's going on there?
Anyone who thinks tiles only for the rich should talk to the New York City Housing Administration. Over a 5-year span, they remodeled some 80,000 bathrooms in low-cost, publicly assisted housing with ceramic tile. About 2,500 of them were here in the Bernard Baruch houses, where Houston Street meets the East River, the old stomping grounds of the Dead End Kids. Ceramic tile was selected to replace a cheaper surfacing system which had broken down repeatedly from hard use. The tile craftsmen, by the way, are using the latest techniques of rapid installation in order to meet the city's urgent needs.
And what's that?
That's the other end of the spectrum, the luxury condominium called the Presidential Towers on Florida's Gold Coast. And here, they're building a new home for Gilbert Haas in Bay Point, north of Miami. The tile layers were still working on the underwater bar at the end of the swimming pool, but they'd finished up in the Florida room and the dining area, the halls, the kitchen, and the balcony off the master bedroom. This is an expensive home, to be sure, but it uses tile for the most practical of reasons. Tile stands up superbly in Florida's hot and humid climate, withstands abuse, and remains bright and colorful through long years of touch. Even if we do manage to achieve a human touch in our homes, and ceramic tile certainly does help, most of us spend a good deal of our lives outside the home.
And there's not much of the human touch in that part of our lives.
But more and more building owners and builders are joining architects in the realization that commercial and industrial construction need not be dull and monotonous, even though it must first be functional.
It's in this field that ceramic tile really shines, combining functional efficiency with aesthetics in a way that pleases both the people who operate the buildings and the people who have to work in them.
In Miami, for instance, the Bacardi Corporation headquarters is surfaced with a ceramic tile mural designed by a Brazilian artist.
The Bacardi people are so proud of their building that they devote the lobby floor to use as an art gallery, which attracts the admiration of sightseers and the attention of artists. The straightforward pattern of quarry tile on the gallery floor recurs throughout the building.
This building in Coral Gables, Florida, houses the Teachers Federal Credit Union. Soldier coarse glazed tile used as the exterior surfacing system provides both color and texture. The building is a treat to the eye, with color that even Florida's sun can't fade.
So tile may be fine for Florida, but many people wonder how it stands up in cold climates.
Is New York cold enough for you? This is where tile is being installed in such giant construction projects as Co-op City and the World Trade Center. Here is the terrace roof on a setback of the brand new General Motors building, surfaced in quarry tile. It's a welcome relief from the monotony of gray concrete. And here's one of New York's landmarks, the terrace of the Time Life building. It's surfaced with Italian tile, and a mosaic tile wall encloses the Ponte Auditorium. The Home Federal Savings and Loan Association in Little Neck made an artistic use of mosaic tile.
That's one sign that doesn't have to be repainted every year, I'll bet.
These are exteriors from all over the country, from downstate Illinois, from Minneapolis, from Seattle and Tacoma.
Wow, that's some view.
That's the Washington Plaza building in Tacoma. All those are just a few of the commercial sites whose owners and operators have found ceramic tile to be both practical and pleasing to the eye.
Exterior uses are only part of the picture. In New Rochelle, New York, the Carlin Atlas building makes effective use of ceramic tile in the employees' lunchroom. Quarry tile is a practical answer to the traffic and floor loading in the Carlin Atlas mailroom, and can withstand the food acids in the company's kitchen where executive meals are prepared. This men's room is dramatic in a glazed red intaglio tile, while softer shades predominate in the ladies' room.
Nice legs.
Come now, Richard, pay attention.
It's in those applications requiring cleanliness that ceramic tile surfaces really outperform all others. The Marriott Corporation, for example, makes effective use of quarry tile floors and glazed non-vitreous ceramic tile walls in its in-flight kitchens, where foods are prepared for service aloft. This, for example, is the Marriott kitchen at Fort Lauderdale's International Airport. The floors of the farm store's ice cream and milk plants must be sluiced down frequently for the sake of cleanliness. Milk acids and the constant flooding would quickly ruin other floor surfaces, but ceramic tile is meant to take this kind of beating.
Farm stores also find tile to be an ideal surface in the test laboratory, which serves both processing plants. And tile is completely unaffected by the byproducts of fermentation in the Olympia Brewery in Tumwater, Washington, which thousands of Washingtonians and tourists visit every year. Similarly, the interior surfaces of the meat-breaking plant for the Red Owl chain in Minneapolis are ceramic tile. So are these company cafeterias.
The Long Island Lighting Company makes extensive use of tile in its Northport generating station. And the city of Yonkers, New York, specified ceramic tile for its new water treatment plant. Again, for its unique combination of functional and aesthetic values. And throughout the nation, ceramic tile is proving its worth in exterior and interior uses. In the heavily trafficked areas of banks and department stores. In tunnels. In exterior malls, like the 10 blocks of downtown Minneapolis called the Nicollet Mall. In covered shopping malls like Southern Park in Youngstown. Or Brookdale in Minneapolis. Or South Center in Seattle. Or Westland near Miami, which you see here under construction. Or office buildings. In every case, providing a human touch in commercial and industrial construction through the effective use of ceramic tile.